Good morning, everybody. We've got another update for you on construction progress going on around the Disneyland Resort, and we're starting today with this image that tells us that the bag check is open at the Toy Story parking lot and the Bullseye Lot is open. There it is right there. This is from the Bullseye Lot. Here's a look at the bag check in action. We're going to take, now that it's open, we're going to take a little tour on how everything is working on this morning, and we'll begin with this drive-in. When I showed up that morning, I was surprised to be turning left right here. Normally we go straight and we park and turn right. But this morning, quick like a bunny, I took out my camera when I noticed that we were turning left into Bullseye. This is the former cast member parking lot section of the Toy Story lot. Now it is guest parking. How exciting is that? And they're calling it Bullseye, and then the bag check, the bus pickup, will be to our right after we park. So I parked, and that's how it looks from Bullseye. There's the bag check in the distance there. There's those signs we were just looking at. Now, they've also opened up this bathroom right here. And now I never paid any attention to what was going on at this lot, so I don't know if that was there before, if they built that new. There again is the bus drop-off, and then there again is the new restroom. So there's a cast member waving at me. But I wasn't sure if that has always been there. Here's the queue for the bus pickup. This is exceptionally efficient, you guys. The Toy Story parking lot is very, very efficient. It looks like there's a lot of people there. You go through this in minutes. It takes no time at all, and then you get to walk on through. I'll show you that in a minute, but there's even more capacity. If it gets super busy, what we just saw ×2 over there for another bus pickup, which is probably not even going to be necessary because we hardly ever saw that happen at Toy Story. It's not a very well-known lot. Once in the bus, here we go. Okay, so now this is the Woody lot being connected to what is now the Bullseye lot, former cast member parking lot. I parked in that lane right there, right as that bus is passing by. I'm pretty sure that's the lane that I'm parked in. Now I'm showing you this because I wanted to find out if guests are allowed to enter from Bullseye. You'll recall a while back we showed you that way down there in the distance there's a terminal, or whatever you call it, a lot attendant where you can enter. And I was wondering if that was going to be put into use. Could you enter from Catella? So as we travel down, as the bus takes us down the way here, you can see those orange cones up ahead. And yes, that's a lane turning right. If I just squeeze my camera back around the corner, you can see the sign. Almost there. Almost there. There it is. Theme park parking. I saw one car down there. You can't see it here. I wasn't rolling when I saw it. I saw one vehicle enter this way. So this is a lesser known, for now, a lesser known and probably lesser trafficked entrance into the Toy Story parking lot. Enjoy that while you can. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to be doing a video on how to park at Disneyland very soon, and I'm probably going to blow this thing wide open. But for now, if you're looking for a little hack, I don't know how useful it is, but a little hack, park on Catella, or enter the Toy Story lot via Catella. Now, I'll say this, that's probably more convenient for people coming in from the north. From the south, it's a little hard to get to, from the north, it's a little hard to get to the Toy Story lot off the 5. But but with the Catella entrance, it does make it a little bit easier. And there again, there's a bus coming in. I'm going to take that camera by there again, and you can kind of see the way in, turn right in there, and then they'll probably redirect you. They possibly could redirect you back over to the Woody side. Here's the walk in. You get off the bus, and you can see that fence there on the right. That fence can be open or closed. It's not permanent, and I'll explain that in a second why that is. But guests walking in just goes straight on through. There's no bag check from Harbor if you go to the Toy Story. I returned later this evening, and bag check was closed. After I was done with my day, I went back. The bus dropped me off here, but there's no bag check happening. The bag check is only in operation when it's super busy to alleviate congestion at Harbor. So if it's not busy like it was that night, then there is no bag check at Toy Story, and they will still check your bag at Harbor. And so that's why you didn't see anybody there. They'll just open that gate up that we saw back on, at the harbor entrance. They'll open that gate up, and guests will be able to get on the bus directly as opposed to having going through the gate. Mind you, I should say, let's go back. This image that you're seeing here, if you are parked at Toy Story and they are doing bag check at Toy Story, be sure to listen to the attendants, and they'll tell you you have to exit the park through this way also. You can't exit through all the other bag check stations because it won't let you through that gate. You're stuck. You have to either walk down the harbor or go back in through bag check and go back around. So if you're parked at Toy Story, try to remember to always take the far right lane when you're leaving, the far right bag check tent lane when you're leaving. If that lane is closed off, that means there's no bag check and you can go through any lane. And then here's the buses doing their drop-off bit. Just showing you this to show you how the buses are in operation at Toy Story now. And when I left, you actually leave the Bullseye parking lot through the same exit where the bus went off or were exited earlier that morning. So if you're parked, there it is again. If you're parked in Bullseye, you leave Bullseye. Okay, let's go back to Disneyland. Snow White. We got some more walls up at Snow White. And I don't know if you can see this, but out of frame, you can also, we're not out of frame, at the far left of frame, you can see that the walls are now up at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique also. So those have extended. Hey, look at that. You guys, you know who that is? That is Jensen55. We were going to go do some video coverage of Marvel Land, and I thought, I'm going to watch Jensen do his business. Guys, go check out Jensen55. His construction updates are the very best of anybody doing these. He's filming this guy putting up those the new facade for the Spider-Man building, the red applique, as it were. I don't know what to call that. And you can't really see it very well here, but the Spider-Man thing has been also had a layer applied to it. You can see it much better here from the Pixar Palaline. Look at that. That's almost looking done, doesn't it? I'm going to try to find a better angle of that next week. But there you go. I mean, we're seeing some color, actual color, at Avengers Campus. Isn't that wild? Look at that. That's cool. Every week we're going to be seeing more stuff. Every week, it's exciting. I keep saying that every week, but it is true, man. It's going to start happening. It is happening. There it is again. Getting another look. Hopefully, we'll see the Spider-Man logo, the new logo that they're going to put in there. But it's every week, man. Why do I keep going back here? What is my problem? Oh, I know why. Because I wanted to get a look down on the ground this time. We were looking at that last week and seeing what they were working on. We're probably going to see some, we're hoping to see the arc reactor deal on the ground soon. If I'll pan to left, eventually, you can see there's more conduit and vertical stuff happening there. I didn't get a very good look this week, but we'll try again next week. Back over on the Avengery side, the slide is well underway. More work being done there. You can see that they've added more framework for that. But otherwise, it's pretty standard progress in this part of the land. Trying to see if I can't pick anything up, but there's not really a lot to observe on this morning. Just this. This has got my full attention. It's got my full attention. That's wild. Trying again to see if I can't pick up the tracks. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that. The tracks for the red car trolley. Here's the cast member building under construction. They are working quickly on this. And you can see more framework has been put up for that facade. It's actually more. We just saw the 4 supports last week, but now I'm seeing supports that are going to cover the width of the front. So they're going to create a full-on facade for this thing that's going to blend in well, hopefully, with Luigi's in the background. This is from the ground over at Mission Breakout, just to give us another look at the Avengery building. You can see that purple lavender looking thing, that's the slide that's being done there. And I'm going to get a little bit more. I backed up and got a little more height under me to see if I could see a little bit more. But there's those, yeah, those angled supports for the slide. That's going to be a very interesting, good-looking building, I think. And that's it, guys. That's all we've got for you this week. Not a lot to do because all my focus was on Rise of the Resistance. But stay tuned, obviously, for next week because we're going to have more updates on this. But that's it. It's just going to be Avengers Campus now going forward, and because we're not going to see anything at Snow White. Nothing to see there besides walls. We have no angles for that. So maybe we'll try to pick up a look at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway next week. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you then. Fresh baked! We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Fresh baked!